Well, strictly speaking, we're not actually detailing. What we are doing, however, is presenting to the reader of our documentation some clearer indication of what our design is all about. From your startup screen, browse to Chapter 17 and open the file Chapter 17 3D Detailing. In the project browser, scroll down to the coordination section and make sure you have the view Level 1 Electrical 118 3D under the Power section open. I'd like to be able to crop this view so that it matches a section I created in an earlier exercise. I can do this using the section box. The section box can be found in the Properties palette for the 3D view under View Extents. Here's the section box, and if I put a check in it, we'll see that we get this blue box surround our model. If I drag the grips, I can start sectioning the building. But I like to do as little work as possible, and there's a tool in Revit MEP that will allow me to section my building right down to the view that matches my section. Right-click on the view cube in the 3D view. Go down to Orient to View, and I'm going to select a section. And the section is Level 1 Electrical 118 section. Select it. This spins the model around and orientates it as if it were a sectional view, but this is still a 3D view. I can spin it around so that we can see as much or as little of the view as we need. This view can be further stretched using the section box. And when we've finished with the section box, we can select it, right-click, and hide in view. The only thing this view doesn't show are the detail lines that I created in my section, which leads me to think that I should have modelled those objects in the first place. The other thing it doesn't have is the annotation. So what I can do here is click on Tag by Category, and I now get a message saying that the orientation of the 3D view must be locked before you can add tags or keynotes. Down on the View control bar, I can save the orientation and lock my view. I now have the ability to tag the elements in my view, just as if this was a normal plan. And if needs be, I can drag those off to the side of the view and place leaders on them. To make this more readable, it might be better if I change this from an attached end leader to a free end leader. Which allows me to make my documentation look that bit more presentable.